beggars a bite
God
to
will
eat.
pay back double for your charity.
Show some Christian kindness.
Please,
A few scraps of
please.
food.
Help the hungry. Just a few crumbs of bread.
I'm so hungry. My heart is crying in the grass. God will pay back double. Don't be greedy.
Have you killed anyone with
How do you like the food?
It is roasting.
That is it.
But that man of yours, I mean, if what they say about him is true.
Do you know what happens on a wedding night?
If you mean, like, what a husband does with his wife.
Well, yes. You know what to do, right?
I'm pretty sure I know what's expected of me, Father. Maybe even better than you.
Forgive me, sir. I'm only asking for the sake of...
To pieces. How much does he owe you?
Few distributions.
What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm busy? Hey, you're not supposed to be in there. What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind.
Tuma says you don't want to give anything to the beggars by the gate.
Well, I don't. What do you care?
Don't you feel sorry for them?
Don't try that on me. I can't share what I don't have.
Is there really nothing left?
If I give them what's left, I won't have anything to cook with tomorrow. And then what? Tuma should have just driven them away. Why even bother with them? What are you doing here? There's plenty of food outside. Maybe I should add some spice.
And mine, with a man like that.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry.
Hey! Settle down, fellas. What a wedding here. You're gonna make a bash.
Let's cease one day. I'll get you quarrel with the tavern.
Well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Easy, gents. Come in peace.
You gave me a hammer in last time. Well, you'll near be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, from Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Why not? I'd love to have a drink with you.
Of course you would. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's nae fit to drink. We have to find something better.
You know why Lord Samin won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bampot. I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass. We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. seeing as we can't there be naught but pishy. But also mean took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old boddock even put them under guard, with our liquor inside.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door, and not moving an inch.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some keech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
All right. But how will I recognize this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that wee.
I reckon I don't have much choice, do I?
Henry, helping thy neighbour's the right thing to do.
5 pennies one day. How did your quarrel with the Tuckleman even begin?
What's wrong with it? He already has a horse. It is roasting. It is roasting.
How much does he owe you?
Damn. Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? Pah. And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the gamp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
I'd be happy to get you a drink. What would you like?
I'd like a beer. Nice and cool. Frothy. God! Makes me thirsty just talking about it. You know what? Bring me a couple of jugs while you're at it. If I'm stuck here, the least I can do is taste every kind of beer they have there.
All right, I'll try to get you something. Hold on a while.
I'm so fucking sick of this. You shouldn't be coming in. I have such rotten luck. Everybody's out getting drunk.
So long. Everybody knows. I admire you sticking with a man like that. What do you mean? What they say about him is true.
Stop dilly-dallying, Betty. Either tell me what you know, keep your mouth shut. Beating around the bush like this is good for nobody.
He didn't say anything. I don't want to be the one to tell you. Latushka, your man has racked up quite a debt.
I could really use...
I got that beer you wanted.
Let's have it then. The finest beer and the prettiest women. That's Bohemia's gifts from heaven.
Here you go. Good health. All good?
Well, that's from Troskovitz. From Betty the innkeeper.
You don't like it?
It's kind of watery and tastes pretty flat. You know, Betty cuts corners where she can, so her beer's not up to much. Would you have anything better? To settle my stomach, like?
Wouldn't you rather have something a bit stronger?
What would you have in mind?
Maybe some delicacy from the cellar?
Are you mad? Why do you think I'm guarding here? Old Semyon would have my arse caned for that.
Ah, do you think he'll even notice if a bottle or two goes missing during the wedding?
Well, you might be right, but still.
They'll all drink themselves into a stupor today and won't remember a thing tomorrow. So what are you afraid of?
Well, all right. I don't want to miss all the fun.
My words exactly.
Listen, I'll let you in, so you can grab something quick. But leave the Moravian booze alone. That would really get me in trouble.
Sure. Not to worry.
I'm so fucking sick of this. So fucking sick of this.
Here's your liquor, as I promised.
Great. Thanks, lad. But not a word to Lord Samin. You hear me? If he found out I was drinking from his stock instead of doing my duty, he'd have my hide. God be with you, sir. What about me, Kurva?
I admire you dealing with a man like that. What do you mean? All blokes just now and then after but that man of yours, what they say about him is true. Stop dilly-dallying, Ben.
Either tell me what you know, keep your mouth shut. Beating around the bush like this is good for no one.
He didn't say anything. Why, I don't want to be the one to yell at him. But he said, your man has wrapped up quite a debt from the air.
To pieces, how much does he owe you? You promise me you won't fall for him.
Well, not Mike his ways.
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them.
Wait, I'll look for something else.
Forget it. Try the pantry instead. God be with you, sir.
I picked some...
Let me see. That'll have to do. It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
Lacho dziwes, gajo.
The ceremony would be over by now.
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on! Ah. Well, that's something else. Hail Henry! Come and sit with us and have a swig.
No, no. Thanks, but I don't drink.
What are you? A fish that subs naught but water. Drink up, laddie. It's a polite thing to do at a wedding. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord.
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
And couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came? I showed it to old Semine. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. It was such a lovely piece of work, and for Lord Semyon himself.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. With all the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fop. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Well, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about. And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away.
Is it true you followed the guests?
If any of the guests get sick, it'll be the talk of the county.
Careful!
start. I'll be on my way right after.
So, right after the ceremony,
What do you want?
everyone will notice you're gone.
Look around.
Sir, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
God knows I'll gladly accept your challenge. But drink something first. You look a little pale to me.
Too bad you lost. But you've nothing to be ashamed of. Sir Ulda is an experienced swordsman.
Maybe next time.
Here, have some wine. You look a bit pale to me.
Thank you. What now?
If once wasn't enough, you can challenge the bailiff's son.
I understand. I'll go and challenge him.
So, what shall I have?
I'd like to challenge you to a duel, Svatya.
Well, how could I refuse?
You might come to regret it, though.
Too bad, Henry. Even I didn't expect the bailiff's boy to be that good with a sword.
He won fair and square. He's better than me.
But you've got nothing to be ashamed of either, lad.
Thank you, Norley. Now I need a drink to drown out the pain.
Good idea, son.
Who am I going to face next?
If you dare, the old lord will be the last challenger.
All right. I'll go and challenge.
Just don't wait too long.
I need to plow too, you know.
Henry? I just saw Yurko, and I think he's pretty soused. I thought you were supposed to watch him.
I'm sorry. I wasn't watching him closely enough.
And I thought I could rely on you. Oh, to hell with it. I have to admit Yurko seemed a little less surly right away. If only he didn't have to sing. Well, I suppose you can't have everything.
The beggars are gone. They won't embarrass you anymore.
Well, I'm happy to hear that. I just hope Cook doesn't give me a hard time about it.
Don't worry. The cook doesn't know anything.
She'll figure it out anyway. She's not a stupid woman. But it's not my problem now. Well, since you've served me well, I'll introduce you to Lord von Berghoff when he arrives. If you're still interested, that is.
I certainly am. I'd be honored.
I'll just introduce you to him, nothing more. Lord von Berghoff is a distinguished nobleman. And as such, and don't be offended now, he's not that interested in commoners.
I don't mind. What matters is that I finally get to meet him. Lord Semin, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
I'll gladly accept, Henry. But bear in mind, I'm not the youngest.
I saw how you fought in Apollonia, sir. And I'd be a fool to make allowances for your age.
I had to try, though. So, what are we waiting for?
Good fight, my lord, and a well-deserved win.
Thank you, Nari. But Henry here didn't fight badly at all.
Thank you, sir.
Now, drink up. It'll ease your suffering.
I'll need it. You didn't spare me one bit.
Tell me, Nally, how did Henry do in your tourney?
He did pretty well, but luck wasn't on his side today.
But he certainly deserves some reward for his courage, don't you think?
I can't disagree, sir.
Here you go, Henry, for your brave effort.
I'm honored. Thank you, Lord Sameen.
I'd better be careful not to mess up a nice nose.
You never know with last. Lord Sameen has really outdone himself with this tournament. Have you seen anyone who you think might win it?
There was one young man that looked promising.
How's life treating you, old Bram?
Could be better. I can't complain, though.
Since when? You do nothing but complain, day in, day out. Especially about us.
Because you won't leave me in peace for a moment. You are a pain in the ass. The last time?
Oh,
Henry, my sweet.
what do you want?
Well, you, of course. I want to tell you something, although you probably already know what.
Sorry, I'm busy right now. My friend drank too much, and he threw up. So I'm getting him some water.
Oh my! Oh, that's very sweet of you, Henry. Don't worry, I'll wait for you.
I can't now. Wait a while.
You're here too.
Wait, aren't you that robber baron from Apollonia? What are you doing here?
Thought I'd be rotting in a pillory somewhere, did you?
Why wouldn't I? After what you did.
It's like this. Although I never cared much for it, I was born into a noble family. That's why Lord Sameen spared me. He treats me better than I deserve.
I can see that. He even invited you to his son's wedding.
Yes. And that's more out of courtesy than goodwill. But that doesn't matter. Will you have a drink with me?
No thanks. I don't feel like drinking right now.
Then I'll drink to myself. To Q's!
What do you think?
About the wedding? Fine. Plenty of wine and women.
But
I'm not used to such affairs. It's a bit too quiet for me.
quiet. Here. Don't know what kind of weddings you're used to. I wouldn't call this quiet.
Aye, sure. But I'm talking about something else. Everybody's happy and friendly.
You
Don't you?
So you do.
After you attack old man Sameen, we'll just have to be...
You wouldn't be making excuses by any chance.
And why would I do that, you genius?
Because you're afraid of them?
You bet I am. But seriously, wouldn't you be afraid if you were in my place?
Yeah. I reckon I'd be scared.
See? You're not so stupid after all. It really doesn't pay to underestimate scum like this. These aren't any ordinary things. They're a bunch of the most depraved whoresons I've ever met. What do you think? Would you fancy tackling them?
Yeah. Just tell me what I need to do.
So listen up. From what I've heard, there's another 4 of those scum roaming the countryside. I'd bet my boots that a few more will hitch up with them in time, so it won't be easy. You can start with Canker.
Canker? Interesting name. Where's he called that?
He already had that name when he joined us. I reckon they started calling him that on account of how he's rotten to the core.
If you say so.
Hey, don't be cheeky, youngster.
Where can I find him?
I don't know. I only know that he and his band were ambushing travelers on the road from Troskovitz to the Nabarkov mill.
So how do you want to find him then?
Easy. I'd wait for him to find me. With a little luck, he'll ambush you in one of those places too. Or one of his people will.
You don't have a better idea?
What did you expect? That I'd search the whole forest for him? Go ahead and try and find him that way if you like. But I think you're more likely to roll straight sixes and dice.
That's enough for me.
Well, good luck, lad. Oh, and I almost forgot. When you're done, bring me Kanker's mace. As proof.
I'll think about it.
I don't think so. Look around. Everyone's passing time drinking booze. We meet again. Still wasn't enough for them. Really? That lisping old fool Oldram keeps telling everyone we stole the meadow from them.
You think I haven't got a... Have you come to play dice?
Maybe. First, tell me what's the wager.
Look what I've got.
A gold badge?
That's right, and it can be yours.
All I have to do is beat you at dice. So what are we waiting for?
Easy, youngster. It's not that simple. You have to earn that chance. That means first winning against Radovan the blacksmith, Emric the apothecary, and Ulrich the chamberlain.
Why does it have to be so complicated? I'd rather play with you right now.
Don't complain. You can win badges from them too.
Tin, I expect.
So, all badges are good.
So what are the rules?
It's no big deal. You're not betting any money. And if you lose, you drink.
How many times can I challenge them?
As many times as you want, as long as you can stay on your feet.
It's gonna be another tough morning.
A person makes his own luck.
All right, I'll see you soon. In the meantime, you can polish that badge up nicely for me.
Someone's feeling lucky.
Some peace and quiet.
Woman, you read my mind.
Shall we wait until it gets really dark?
And everyone is blind drunk. Where have you been all my life?
In Prague.
Really?
And in Kuttenberg, Pisek, Vienna, Hradec, Loni.
I might have known. Where there's trouble, Lord Capon is never far off.
You two know each other.
Unfortunately. What do you want, Henry? Can't you see I'm busy here?
I can't say I missed you. Life is easier when I don't have to worry about you all the time.
Come now, don't be shy. You did miss me, didn't you?
And what would I miss? I can find plenty of people to push me around.
Ah, but I'm the only one who has elevated it to an art.
Like little brats.
What are you even doing here?
Radovan the blacksmith has lost the sword he made for the groom as a wedding present.
Well, that's a bit of a fuck-up, eh? But I'm not really surprised when he was shoving it under everyone's noses and telling them there's none better in the county.
So you nicked it?
How dare you?
The blacksmith saw you sniffing around it, so don't play dumb. Where did you stash it?
Hold your horses. I may have a blot or two on my reputation, but I'm not a thief.
If it wasn't you, who was it?
The bailiff's son, Svatobluk.
What? Svatja? Nonsense.
What's going on here? You again?
Who is this drunk?
This is Wojtek.
Keep my name out of your mouth. And you? What are you doing here with my... girl?
I am not your girl. That is certainly not only yours. And it's a few years since anyone called me a girl.
Did you hear that? Scram. Nobody's interested in you.
So you've ganged up on me, eh? First you make a fool of me, and then this prick.
We didn't agree on anything. And forget about Mishka. She had no time for either of us.
I'm having a really bad day today. Women don't want me. My friends, I'm a joke. All that's left is the booze. Booze never lets you down.
Well, each to his own.
I was afraid you were going to start a fight.
You don't have to be afraid with me.
Hold up. No change in the subject. What did you mean about Svatya?
Like I said, he took the sword.
And how do you know it was him who took it?
Because I saw him.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Do I have to drag every word out of you? Where did you see him?
The blacksmith went to the latrine and left his sword outside. The blockhead. Svatya had his eye on him the whole time and just seized the opportunity.
What did he do with the sword then?
I have no idea. I had better things to do than follow him around. Last I saw, he disappeared into the battlements by the latrine, and then he showed up in the backyard under the dovecot. He didn't have the sword anymore.
I don't know. I don't trust you much, but I don't have a choice. I'll go and check it out.
I expect an apology as soon as you find the sword. And, Henry...
Yes?
Just don't fuck it up. We need to talk to von Berghoff. Finally, we're alone.
Yes.
It's been nearly a year since we got into that brawl with that jelly-off lot.
Shall we
Don't
rate
even
it?
remind me.
Really
And
don't.
it still wasn't enough.
Where have you been all my life?
In Prague.
Really?
Why isn't Lord von Berghoff here yet? Where is...
It's hard to say, but don't worry. And it will be the place.
Excuse me? Maybe I could have a slice of piglet cut right off the spit.
Need to pay the tithe, give something to the church. Father's requiem mass.
Isn't it a bit early for that, is she? To me, it's ages till St. Francis.
Wait. Tell me, haven't we met before? You look familiar. I feel like I've seen you before. Didn't you serve at Trotsky?
No, I didn't. Me and my master were to deliver a message there.
Is that so? I've no recollection of you or your master, but little wonder. Lord von Berghoff receives countless messengers.
But you wouldn't even let us...
I said I don't remember.
I'd like to challenge you at dice, Chamberlain.
Ah, yes, damn it. The bailiff's tournament. If I'd known I'd have to play every villager, I never would have signed up for it.
So, should we play?
Oh, all right. I just hope you know how to play. I'm not going to teach you.
And everyone is blind drunk. Where have you
On the contrary.
Oh,
We want to
Fortuna!
handle this for you.
May the best player win.
Don't have to worry about a thing.
You better forget about that real quick. I just look like an idiot. Besides,
Lord, you
can't
can
you
always
just
play.
let it go? Never.
Further than Sassa.
Well now, that is one place I have not been. What would I do in a town full of monks?
What are you doing here all alone? Such a pretty woman and no escort.
The escort is what I'm hiding from.
In plain sight like this.
The greatest shade is under the candlestick. Do you know you actually rescued me?
That's what princes do.
What kind of prince are you, hey?
Here.
Oldbrum complained about you again.
What's eating the old man now?
Woman, he said
These
someone
ones
ripped
here.
all over his yard.
I bet that precious
Damn!
body is just
What's
shit all
this?
over it. A beast like that could easily spray the whole place in one go.
In Prague.
You know Shelley. He's an old man.
Aye, and that's the old bastard. If he wanted peace and quiet, he'd have given it a rest long ago. You'd have to hear him. He doesn't miss a chance to have a go at anyone.
You must have a...
Very well. Here's your badge. At least you'll stop bothering me and I can get back to my companion.
Wasn't enough for them. That lisping old fool Oldbrum keeps telling everyone we stole the meadow from them.
You think I haven't got enough?
Careful.
You want to give me more to worry about?
On the contrary.
He came with the Tarkov blacksmith. He said he'd helped him forge a present for the young Norman.
You mean the sword Radovan's been shoving under everyone's noses?
Nice piece of work. But to hear him talk,
Anyway, do you know who this Henry boy beat?
no idea. Who?
It's hard to imagine. He beat old Lord Semine.
The nerve!
That's true. How could he let that happen?
Lord Semine has really outdone himself with this tournament. And they say the winner will get a handsome prize. Did any of you partake?
I did.
And how did you do?
He got his ass kicked. I saw it with my own eyes.
How's life treating you, old Bram?
Let's play dice.
Damn it, Henry. I thought you were looking for the sword. And you want to play? I'm really not in the mood right now.
Let's play dice.
Damn it, there'll be Excuse me?
You've been getting drunk or playing dice the whole time.
I did none of that, I swear.
If you... Till we meet again.
Oh, excuse me. No more weddings for me. My wife would dance to...
I'd like to play dice for your badge.
Sorry to disappoint you. I don't have it anymore.
Someone won it from you.
No, it's not that. I must have lost it somewhere.
What now?
Nothing. Tell Thrush when you get to him and the others.
A wedding? Did they leave me to keep watch?
I was fine this morning, I swear. Until now.
You mean you got it from something else?
Something like that.
You mean the sword Radovan's been shoving under
Never. Oldbrum complained about you again.
If the worst comes to the worst, the ceremony will be held without you.
Old Lord Semine.
The nerve!
I'm already married. Hey! I know you!
Oh, Christ. Look at the state of you, gamekeeper.
Henry!
Stop shouting, for God's sake.
Henry! You promised me you'd watch me. And look! Look at the state I'm in now.
Oh, well. What do we do with you now?
You have to help me get back on my meat.
Meat? What meat?
On my feet, I said. Feet! Henry, have you been thinking?
What, me?
You? What about you? Are you drunk? Or what?
Good God, how am I supposed to help you get back on your feet?
Since you ask. Well, I could use some broth. Strong beef broth. That'll get my blood flowing.
I'll see what I can do. You just stay here and don't budge.
Don't worry. I'm really not going anywhere right now.
How's life treating you, old Bram?
Could be better. I can't complain, though.
He got his ass kicked. I saw it with my own eyes.
Henry, dearest.
What did you just call me?
You don't like it? I'm sorry. Henry. Have you got a moment?
I'm listening.
I'd like to tell you something. Can I now?
Hold on a little.
But...
If it's that important, you mustn't rush it.
Henry, dearest. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I meant well. Oh, not at all. What do I know? It's
I'm sure there's a hope.
I said I'm not coming to cook at your place. That's worse. It ain't easy, but I'm content here. And they let me show And that dime of yours?
Pick me up then, eh? I'm sure there's a herb for that.
It might be a better idea to give my wife a drop of something to quieten her down.
Why isn't Lord von Berghoff here yet?
That's what I was thinking. He should have been here.
when are you going to leave for me?
Cut right off his spit. I'd better be careful not to mess up my nice clothes.
What's eating the old man now?
How about a pie? With poppy or cream cheese? Excuse me? That roast looks delicious. So, what shall I have? Maybe I could have a slice of pickle cut right off the spit. I'd better be careful not to mess up my nice clothes.
It happens. Just one way.
Got his ass
If I threw up, I must avoid the flowers. Flytushka will punish me. Like last time.
That's Henry.
I'm sorry.
Henry, have you seen that husband? Henry.
How do you know?
He bragged that he was sure you'd keep him sober.
Well,
It's all...
he's lying in the flower.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
I found your husband.
And? Where is he?
I'm sorry, but he's completely plastered. He's lying in the corner.
Oh, sweet Virgin Mary. That idiot. Thanks, Henry. I'll take him home before he disgraces us completely. See you soon, my friend.
You didn't have to. I managed to get it on my own.
May the Lord protect you if I see you move a muscle from this spot.
But what if I have to go again?
Get a bucket to sit on while you keep watch.
First-class sword, worthy of our young lord. Would you like to see it?
No.
No dogs. Get yourself together. We're going home. Come on.
I'm so sorry.
I know. I know. Come on. Let's go home.
Because you won't leave me in peace for a moment. You are a pain in the ass. The last time, you cut my hair off.
One of ours?
I like to cock your horse and hit on the trunk. Is that a threat?
I can't go any further. It's too deep.
Is it true you called the gifts for your father?
Would you like to see it?
No, thank you. But there's
Really outdone himself with this tournament. And they say the winner will get a handsome prize. Did any of you want to...
But after this ceremony, you'll join us for a toast.
Radovan's present for young Lord Semine is missing. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it?
I didn't see any sword.
Sword? How'd you know it's a sword?
Fuck. All right, I saw it. Like everyone here, I reckon. Radovan was bragging about it all over.
Do you think being the bailiff's son puts you above the law? You're counting on the deepest shadow being under the candlestick, eh? But make no mistake, if it turns out you're involved in this theft, you're gonna get not just yourself in trouble, but your father as well. He'll have to give you an exemplary punishment, so folk don't say he's let you off light, because that could cost him his job.
Damn it. I didn't think of that. All right, have it your way. I took the sword. Happy now?
Where's the sword now?
I had to get rid of it fast, so I threw it in the pond.
You can't be serious. How am I supposed to get it back now? God almighty save you if it fell in deep.
Take care, and have a pleasant evening. I'm sorry.
I remember that too. He kept screeching so loud.
You mean the sword Radovan's been shoving?
Would you like to see it?
no thank you. But there's something I'd like to ask you.
Never again. I tried swimming once, and how did that end up? You won't catch me in deep water again. My shoulder still hurts from the last time. Here it is. Just like Svatia said.
My hair around, and before my lads could wake it up, it was all...
I found your sword.
Thank God, Henry. I was afraid I'd have to look for a job in another county. Who stole it?
The bailiff's son took it.
Svatia? Why the hell would he do that? He and young Semine will be brothers-in-law.
Maybe that's exactly why.
Right. I heard he's got a grudge against the Semines. But for him to act a fool like that, when Semyon finds out, he'll make the bailiff set the boy straight in no uncertain terms.
No one should be above the law.
Aye, but still, punishing your own son is a punishment in itself. But, as you say, it has to be done. You got it to me just in time. The ceremony is about to start.
So Lord von Bergov has arrived?
Not yet, but the father is in a hurry to have his son married. I think the lad's a little scared. I'm not surprised. I had to get drunk as a lord before my wedding.
I didn't think they'd start the ceremony without Lord von Bergov.
He'll show up, don't worry. Something just held him up, you know. Lordly business.
Where on earth is he? We've been waiting for hours. I sent someone to look for him.
Master Chamberlain, how's it looking? When's Sir Otto coming?
I wish I knew, sir. His party should have been here long ago.
What?
I've sent someone to look for them, but there's no sign of them. It's regrettable, but we'd better start without him.
Let's get started, Father.
Damn it.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here to witness the sacred union of Agnes and Alda. I ask you before God and His holy church to make your holy vow of matrimony, love, honor, and fidelity. Do you so swear until death do you part?
I do.
I do.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the bride.